When life gives you lemons, use them to amplify your desserts. A burst of citrus is sure to brighten your day. I'm with Leigh Anne Wilkes, who is sharing her recipe for lemon yogurt cake. It's always so great to see you.
Good to be here.
And this cake, more than great color, more than great flavor, there's a really sweet story behind what you call a comfort cake.
Right, and I called it comfort cake because it's a cake I like to make when I want to brighten someone's day or bring them a little comfort. It's an easy cake to make. I almost always have the ingredients on hand, and it's the perfect size.
It's that little individual portion, because sometimes making a whole cake might too much comfort for one day.
Right, and it's too overwhelming to me to think, oh, I got to make a whole huge cake.
Yeah, or eat a whole cake. I mean, that's usually less of a problem, let's be honest. But there's a French twist too behind the lemon cake itself.
There is. This is actually called a gâteau de mamie, which is called granny cake in France.
Cake.
Because traditionally the French grandmas would make this cake. Now in France, they don't do a lot of home baking because with all those amazing boulangeries and patisseries, why would you, right?
You don't have to.
But they do make this lemon yogurt cake at home. And like I said, traditionally the grandmas did it. And they would, this is a yogurt jar. I actually brought this home from Paris. And this is how they would measure. It would be 1 jar of yogurt, 2 jars of sugar, 3 jars of flour, 1 jar of oil. But I do have the recipe in cups for you today.
Okay, that's amazing though that they used one little yogurt cup.
Yeah, and that's how they would measure.
For the entire ingredient list.
Yeah.
That's cute. All right, well teach us. They're so darling. I mean, they're petite,
and they're just, who doesn't love cake?
Who doesn't love? It's actually, my kids ask me, what's your favorite food? This says a lot about my habits, and I should this out loud, but I'm always like, birthday cake and Coke. Those are my 2 favorite things.
Because you know, you think of all life celebrations, what's usually there at a wedding and a birthday?
It's cake. It's cake. Okay.
All right, so we're going to start by adding in, we've got 1/2 cup of sugar here. And then I have zested a lemon, and I'm going to let you put your fingers in here.
Oh yeah?
And we are going to just kind of mush that lemon zest and
sugar?
Yeah, together, because we want to infuse that sugar with the lemon flavor, because that's where the lemon flavor is going to come from in the cake.
Okay.
We're also going to put a lemon glaze on, but it just you can smell it. You're releasing all those oils in the zest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good?
So good. Right.
Okay.
And then we're going to add in our oil. We've got a 1/4 cup of oil here. We've got a 1/3 cup of yogurt. Now this is...
What does the yogurt do exactly, Leigh Anne?
Well, it gives it moisture.
Oh, okay.
The cake moisture.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we're going to add in an egg. You want to put the egg in?
Do I dare try to impress Leigh Anne with my one-handed crack?
There we go. Let's see it.
One of these days it's not going to work, and I'm going to be embarrassed. But are you impressed?
That's impressive.
Thank
I don't know that I can do that.
Thank you.
And then a little
Party
vanilla. I never measure my vanilla. I just pop it in there.
Well, I always measure my vanilla, so there's your party trick.
Well, my philosophy is you can never have too much vanilla.
No,
so
good point.
it doesn't matter how much goes in. All right, and then we are just going to mix all this together. Here, I'll let you.
Okay, please.
Well, why don't you grab the flour?
Okay.
Then we have 3/4 cup of flour.
Not all of it?
And the beauty of this is you can mix this all in one bowl.
Okay.
And then we've got that's a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, sorry.
Oh, right
salt right there. And then a teaspoon of baking powder.
Okay.
And that's it. So you can see how long did this take to do.
Look at that, minutes.
Minutes.
So someone needs comfort, you are literally minutes away from a doorstep drop.
And you want to use, we're going to use a 3-cup bundt pan.
I need one of these.
Yes, it's awesome. Or you can use a 6-inch cake pan.
Okay.
Either one works.
How cute it is. Have we said cute like 15 times yet? Because it's so darling.
And then we need to get get this out of here. And we're just then going to put the batter into our little pan and bake it at 350 for about 35 to 40 minutes.
Okay, so a few minutes to make. Add the baking time, you're an hour away from comfort on someone's doorstep. And then, what do you put in your bundt pan so it doesn't stick?
Let me show you. See that can right there, that Baker's Joy?
This?
Let me tell you, you're guaranteed your bundt cake will not stick to your pan if you use that spray.
Okay.
It is spray, it's like oil and flour all in one. And since I started using that, never had a cake
I've never
stick.
ever even heard of this, so
It's
thank you.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
all right.
By the pan?
Yeah, just by the pan on the other stuff.
Oh, it feels like a bad word.
All right, it's ready to go in the oven. And then, voila.
Look at that.
Magic TV.
Yes.
There we go.
Beautiful. Oh, look at this on a beautiful china plate too.
But we're going to make it even better.
What?
Because we're going to put some glaze on it. And this is about 1 cup of powdered sugar. And then I just put in about 1 teaspoon or 2 of milk, some couple teaspoons of lemon juice.
Okay.
And this is where your real lemon flavor is going to come on this cake. And then I just pour it over the top.
Look at that. Look how pretty she is.
Here we
I gave her
go.
a female pronoun because it seemed appropriate.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a gâteau de mamie.
And lemon slices on the side if you want to go fancy, extra, and garnish, which Leigh Anne always does.
There we go.
I appreciate you for that. Love it. Thank you.
Perfect.
A comfort cake, a granny cake. Thank you for sharing the recipe for your lemon yogurt cake, as we, I guess, say in America, on
Right.
an everyday afternoon. Where can we get more recipes like this from you?
Well, this recipe and my other like small batch cakes that are perfect for comfort cake recipes are all on my blog at yourhomebasedmom.com.
Yourhomebasedmom.com. I go there often, Leigh Anne, I do, for tried and true recipes. So thanks for sharing your family favorites with us. We'll link you over from our website. Go to the food page, the recipe page, and you'll have an easy connection point to Leigh Anne and all of her wonderful ways.